If you ever wake up in the middle of the night and feel like someone is watching you, don't look around too quickly, because in Japan, there's a legend about a woman whose neck can stretch through the darkness while everyone sleeps. And if she realizes you've seen her true form, the story usually doesn't end well. If you enjoy dark legends like this, leave a like on the video and subscribe now. Trust me, the story you're about to hear gets far stranger than you expect. This legend comes from Japan, where people have whispered about a creature called the Rokurokubi for hundreds of years. During the day, they look completely normal. They can be your neighbor, a traveler, or even someone serving you tea at a small roadside inn. Nothing about them seems strange at all. They laugh like normal people. They eat, talk, and live among everyone else. But when night falls and they fall asleep, something terrifying begins to happen. Their neck slowly begins to stretch, longer and longer, silently sliding through the darkness. Some legends say their heads wander through houses at night. Others say the neck simply grows long enough to reach distant rooms. Either way, the result is the same. A creature that looks human. Until the night reveals what it really is. Many old Japanese stories warn travelers about staying in unfamiliar places, because sometimes the person welcoming you inside might not be human. One of the most famous stories begins with a traveler who arrived at a quiet rural inn late at night. The rain had just stopped, and the road was empty. The owner of the inn greeted him politely and offered him a warm meal. Standing beside the owner was his daughter. She was beautiful, quiet, and incredibly polite. Her long black hair fell perfectly over her shoulders. The traveler felt lucky to have found such a peaceful place to stay. Everything seemed safe and welcoming. But sometime after midnight, he suddenly woke up. At first, he thought he heard the wind moving outside. Then he heard something else, a slow, dragging sound across the floor. He sat up and listened carefully. The sound came from the room next to his. Curiosity slowly pushed him toward the wall separating the rooms. There was a small crack in the wood. He leaned closer and carefully looked through it. The moment he saw what was inside, his entire body froze. The innkeeper's daughter was sleeping on the floor. But something was terribly wrong. Her neck was stretching, slowly sliding across the room like a long snake. It kept growing longer, reaching across the ceiling beams. Her head drifted through the air as if it were weightless. Her eyes were open now, and they were looking around the house. The traveler remembered a story his uncle once told him when he was a child. A story about the Rokurokubi. He remembered one important warning from that story. Never let them know you've seen their secret. If they realize someone knows the truth, they will never allow that person to leave alive. The traveler's heart began pounding loudly. He slowly stepped back from the wall. Trying to stay calm, he returned to his sleeping mat. Then he closed his eyes tightly. He forced his breathing to slow down, pretending to be completely asleep. Moments later, he felt something strange in the room. A cold presence drifting closer. When he carefully opened his eyes just a little, he almost screamed. Her head was floating inches above his face. Her long neck stretched through the door like a rope. Her hair hung down beside his cheek. He could feel her cold breath against his skin. For several long seconds, she simply stared at him, studying his face. Then she whispered softly into the darkness, "This one is asleep." Her neck slowly began to retract, sliding back through the doorway. The traveler did not move for the rest of the night, even when the sun finally began rising. In the morning, the innkeeper's daughter served breakfast as if nothing had happened. She smiled politely the entire time. The traveler forced himself to smile back, but he noticed something strange when she leaned closer. For a moment, her neck seemed slightly longer than before. He left the inn as quickly as he could, never once looking back. But the story doesn't end there, because something followed him home. Later that night, he looked into a mirror. Around his neck was a thin red mark, almost like something had gently wrapped around it while he slept. Some people believe Rokurokubi simply wander during the night, watching humans out of curiosity. Others believe they feed on human energy while people sleep. And the scariest part of the legend is this: you may never know if someone near you is one, because during the day, they look exactly like everyone else. Now imagine this situation for a second. You wake up at night and hear something moving in your house. You look toward the doorway, and a human head slowly slides into the room. attached to a neck that keeps stretching longer. Would you pretend to be asleep? Or would you run? Be honest and tell me in the comments what you would do. And if this story made you imagine that scene in your head, go ahead and like the video, because the next legend I share might be even darker than this one.